Interesting video we got when pirates attacked two American warships. No clue why anyone's attacking American warships, but sure, let's jump straight into this, man. It better be some big pirate ships. I want to see some Captain Jack Sparrow stuff.
In the evening of the 17th of March 2006, the US Navy's Arleigh-Burke-class destroyer, the USS Gonzales, was conducting a maritime security patrol off the coast of Somalia.
Wait, you're telling me the pirates are trying to jack that? The pirates are trying to attack that ship, right? Bro.
When suddenly she observed an unidentified vessel on the horizon. Setting
Yo, ain't no way! What are they thinking?
off for the vessel's location, the destroyer was soon able to identify the craft as a large-sized dhow towing two small skiffs, the trademark for a pirate task group. Consequently, the captain of the USS Gonzales, Commander Robert Randall, directed his warship to stalk the dhow whilst preparations were made for a board and search operation. At the same time, Commander Randall sent out a message to the US Navy's Ticonderoga-class cruiser, the USS Cape St. George, which was operating nearby, asking if she could close in on the area and provide assistance. By 0500 on the 18th of March, the Cape St. George had linked up with the Gonzales, so that both American warships were now trailing the dhow. Shortly thereafter, at around 0540, the Gonzales launched two teams of 9 men in two rigid inflatable boats to board and carry out an inspection of the suspect vessel.
Oh, that makes a little bit more sense then. It's not the pirates wanting to attack them, because that's crazy. The American warships wanted to inspect the pirates.
Captain James Yohei, the commander of the USS Cape St. George, later recalled, "When the Gonzales rib crews approached the dhow, the suspected pirates started brandishing rocket-propelled grenade launchers and opened up on the rib crews.
Yo!
The rib crews returned their fire and maneuvered. At the same time, gunners on our ship laid down covering fire to keep the pirates' heads down, so the Gonzales ribs could get out of the way." Thanks to the covering fire laid down by the Cape St. George and the Gonzales, the two American boarding teams were able to disengage and return to the safety of the destroyer. However, the unexpected then happened, as the pirates switched their rocket and small arms fire onto the two warships themselves, marking the first time in the 21st century that a US Navy ship had come under fire from an enemy vessel.
No
Captain
way!
Yohei continues, "I was simply amazed they were firing at us, to be so bold as to actually continue the engagement." Due to the close proximity in which the engagement developed, the two US warships were unable to utilise their main armaments. Nonetheless, the firepower the Americans brought to bear was still significant, as the crews of the warships used their onboard medium and heavy caliber machine guns to return fire, with the Gonzales targeting the dhow, whilst the Cape St. George focused on the two skiffs. During this exchange of gunfire, one of the rounds fired by the Gonzales struck a fuel drum on board the dhow and sent the vessel up in flames, killing one of the pirates, wounding 5 others, and forcing the rest to scramble out of the boat and into the Indian Ocean.
Yo, those pirates was mad, because like, yeah, at that point when I understand they're firing back at the small vessels, the American vessels, right? Because, like, you don't want to be inspected, you know what I mean? Whatever, that makes sense, right? You're getting away, they're coming, you're firing at them, they're gone. But instead of, like, trying to get, like, shoot off and get away, right? Because they've gone back, they're just like, oh, hell no, we're going to shoot these warships now.
Moments later, when coming to the realisation that they stood no chance against two warships, the pirates threw their arms up into the air and surrendered to the US Navy. I was very proud of my crew today. They responded with what I considered appropriate force. Despite having people shooting at them, they did their jobs and did them quite well. Once the suspected pirates started waving their arms and we could tell they were giving up, my crew ceased firing and everybody stopped firing.
Damn, professional.
In the immediate aftermath, the Cape St. George deployed a handful of rigid inflatable boats to detain the pirates and bring them aboard the cruiser for treatment for any wounds they had sustained. In addition, a search of the two skiffs, which are still afloat, led to the recovery of a number of weapons and ammunition.
Oh my god.
Despite being ambushed by the pirates, the Americans suffered no casualties throughout the incident, although the Cape St. George did sustain very minimal damage to one of its sides, where enemy small arms fire had chipped away at and left slight dents in the paintwork.
Just slight dents. Rockets and big machine guns firing. Just slight dents. 12 pirates were detained and 1 was killed during the incident. After 12 had been loaded onto the USS Cape St. George, they was later transferred to the USS Nassau. Bro, they're crazy, man. They're actually crazy. Why are you firing the big warships? The big ass warships, bro. The small vessels, sure. You know what I mean? Like, that makes sense, bro. You're doing stuff wrong. You got stuff on board. You know, yeah. That's understandable why. It makes sense why they're firing back, right? But the big warships? Not to prosecute the 12 pirates instead? Wait, no way. Alright. The pirates out there, they're crazy, man. Holy. They ain't backing down. I ain't gonna lie. Really interesting video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure you leave a thumbs up, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If you guys want me to check out any videos, let me know as well. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.